What's going on, everybody? It's your boy. As many of you know, I'm a poet. I've been on stage, I wrote a book, but today I decided to write a poem live as it can get on YouTube, right? I wanted to take this very personal journey with you as we rummage through my subconscious and my heart and soul and try to put something on here.
You're rich plus I'm bougie, trying to make my life a movie. Raindrops, drop top.
All right, so first and foremost, there isn't like one specific and particular way that I actually write. Sometimes I get struck with inspiration and then I've got to get a pen and paper. I might be feeling something and I've got to get it out. Writing for me is very cathartic. It's very therapeutic. It's not a replacement for therapy, but it is a very good way to get things out that need to get out, right? So I need music. I don't listen to copyright-free music when I'm writing, so I'm going to link up my AirPod Pros to my iPad Pro and listen to one of my playlists. So my process, no matter what, starts with either a thought, like a line or something, or a feeling. Whether it's a thought, a feeling, a line, whatever, I always ask myself, what does that look like? I may not have a physical way to show my feeling, but I can describe it in a different way. So I'm gonna do my best to write and make commentary as I write, and hopefully we can have a pretty decent poem by the end of this. Also, you're gonna need a word processing app. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna use the standard thing that comes on Apple. This way I can have it on all my devices. I warn y'all, the camera's probably gonna shake. I've been told that I type as if I'm trying to save the world. So a lot of times what happens when I'm writing, I know where I want to go, but I'm not quite sure how to get there. And I try my best not to be corny or too cliche, which is a slippery slope because sometimes I get a little bit too abstract. And I know that if you are reading something and you don't understand it, you're gonna put it down. But at the same time, if it's like way too corny or cliche, it's also kind of whack. There's a place I'm going with it, and I don't want to just get there too quick. You have to kind of like heat it up before you eat it. Heat it up before you beat it up.
You got to lick it before you kick it.
So when I was younger, I wrote a poem and there was a line in there that just didn't feel right, but I didn't know why. And it said something like something as small as a germ. Like, it was so heavy-handed and the imagery was bad. It was just bad. You don't want to do that. There's a phrase in my mind and I want to use it, but I try to keep things cohesive and coherent when I'm writing. So for instance, right now I have the perfect canvas. I, a novice illustrator with an artistic eye, see the future in gently painting hills and valleys with yellow tulips. Oh, also I should mention, I write like I'm going to read. A lot of these dots and stuff like that wouldn't make sense to a lot of people. So again, the perfect canvas. I, a novice illustrator with an artistic eye, see the future in gently painting hills and valleys with yellow tulips. This is kind of how my process goes. This is normally where if I can't figure out exactly what I want to start a line with, I usually leave little marks. I try to break up metaphors and things like that. Not wanting to be heavy-handed here, this deep strokes of genius to me is more like a rapper would use as a punchline. I don't want to head the line with it. I want to build up, and then strokes of genius. You know what I mean? So at this point, I want to go back and maybe lead up to it more, and then see exactly where it goes to deep strokes of genius. I, a novice illustrator with an artistic eye, see the future. You get a line here. This actually would match earlier on. This would be better earlier on in the piece. So, the perfect canvas, invaluable and pure, soft to the touch, perfection. I, a novice illustrator with an artistic eye, see the future in gently painting hills and valleys with yellow tulips, accompany deep strokes, with yellow tulips. Here we go. I didn't want to be this on the nose, but so here we go. This is just a little of my process. The perfect canvas, invaluable and pure, soft to the touch, perfection. I, a novice illustrator with an artistic eye, see the future in gently painting peaks and valleys with yellow tulips. Her eyes, clear rivers I accompanied with deep strokes of genius. So here we go again. A lot of times when I'm writing, if I think something goes someplace, I'll put it there. But then when I read it out loud, I really don't like it. So this whole invaluable and pure, soft to the touch, perfection, very cliche. It's too much too soon. I would actually put that at the end again. So I would come back and be like, I guarantee this sounds better. The perfect canvas. I, a novice illustrator with an artistic eye, see the future in gently painting peaks and valleys with yellow tulips. Her eyes, clear rivers I accompany with deep strokes of genius. This canvas, soft to the touch, perfection. Yeah, see, that's way better. That's way better. Without taking way too much time here, like this is the kind of thing that I would do. Like when I'm making a poem, a lot of times it's not just like straight through right. And so even with this poem, at this point, I've set a stage for myself. I go from talking about canvas being the topic, this woman, she is the topic, and then I talk about myself, how I'm like a novice illustrator, but I've got an artistic eye. I have a clear vision for what I want. I see, me gently painting peaks and valleys with my lips, like with yellow tulips. Her eyes, clear rivers I accompany with deep strokes of genius. This canvas, soft to the touch, perfection. So now what I can do, I've left it open for me to actually talk more about her. I can do anything from this point that I want. I can dive deeper Might actually be a pretty good line. I'm not gonna write a whole poem on here. I kind of thought I would. I just kind of wanted to show you the sort of process that I go through when I'm writing. If you want to see the rest of this poem, if you want to see where I go, if you want me to do anything else like that, let me know. I should start a gig on Fiverr. I could write a poem about anything. So at any rate, it's your boy. Holla.
You call her Stephanie, I call her F&A.
Well, dude, there you have it.